We're back live here. We were having some internet connection problems, and we're back live on this feed. We're joined by Dan Abernathy. He's a longtime resident here of this area, and we're at sort of the epicenter of what has been an epicenter of demonstrations for the community. This is Manolo's Bakery, and you may have heard of it in the news the last several days. The owner has been front and center in this fight, saying he closed down because he was afraid that ICE would basically target the business. So, Dan, tell me about what that was like when you first saw CBP here, Border Patrol, DHS, federal agents on the streets here.
Well, it's devastating because we've seen what they did in Chicago and LA and other places.
Yeah.
It was terrible. And they started flying their same tactics here. They used to bring the helicopters in like they did in Chicago.
What have the last couple of days been like here for the residents in the community?
A fear for the immigrant community, and a lot of businesses are shuttered. A lot of kids aren't going to school. Tenants dropped off greatly. And
yeah, we're seeing like these lines that normally wrap around the block for school drop-off. I mean, they're virtually non-existent, and I even saw groups of people going out to protect kids who are really raised. We've seen really tragic videos involving children. What does that do to you? I mean, are you a father?
Well, I've seen tragic videos where the parents being snatched off the street or out of a laundromat or wherever. That devastates families. And they get shipped off. So I think as of the last I heard, maybe 380 people have been detained. And they haven't released names. And some folks, we were told, have been shipped to Stewart Detention Facility in Georgia.
That's where I just came from. I just arrived from Atlanta.
And Lumpkin.
Yeah. What's your message to people that aren't out in the streets right now getting involved? I mean, clearly you're active. You want to participate. You want to be civic minded. And what's your message to people that aren't showing up here? Or don't think that this matters?
No, this is the way to show support to the community. So the government and what they're doing is not okay. And I just can't not do anything about it.
Right. You were talking to me before we talked down. You were talking to me just sort of about the environment around here, the atmosphere of fear. You've lived here for 42 years in this area,
in this
neighborhood. And so can you just describe to me the evolution? It wasn't always a predominantly Latino area, but it is now.
Well, it's not. I mean, the Strip is heavily Latino, but yeah, the neighborhood is very big. Very big. There's Arab population. People all over the place. There's a lot of east side of town. Asians, the nation.
Pretty diverse area.
Yeah, it is.
Why do you think the federal government would target Charlotte?
Democratic governor, the purpose like that's a mistake. I don't like this here. A lot of they might otherwise have their tactics here. Don't regret it. But I also think they're looking for a place to create an environment where they can say, well, I need to bring the national line.
Yeah, try to invoke the Insurrection Act and use the military against potentially U.S. citizens.
Right. But in the meantime, the CBP is acting like a undercover army.
I think in any other country, the headline would be secret police target ethnic minorities. And I mean, what do you think? Why do you think people? I found some sort of apathy a little bit. Pockets of America, I don't understand why people just don't see this as human beings being targeted.
Well, in this neighborhood,
no, maybe not in this neighborhood. Clearly not. But around America.
But I mean, they're not just picking on the minorities, though. But the people that aren't minorities, like myself, that are trying to help. You have people that all around the community that are watchers, and if these fights are making equal video it, alert everybody, and they've been arresting those people that are alerting. The other day, they stopped the curtain here and told him he would be arrested if he continued to follow him.
You're so smart because you're right. Don't have warrants or something. Anyone really interested in getting in the way?
Well, they're very intimidating. And I really like it. There's a lot of young people.
Yeah, tell me about what you see here. Tell me about what you see. What are we seeing here?
I've been here every day since Monday, day and night. And during the night, it's a very young crowd. Very young crowd, not afraid. They want to get loud. They're opposition.
Is there a planned demonstration here, or is this what it looks like every night?
If there was a plan, and I wasn't aware of it, and I think the coordinators weren't either because they didn't know if anything was happening or not.
Wow.
It just, organically, it's happening every night.
So this is the neighborhood. This is the Charlotte residents. These are you have a collection of these folks here.
Now, I don't know who this group is. It's fine. This is their first day here.
Okay.
But at night, have you been here at night?
This is my literally first 15 minutes here.
It's going to be amazing. In addition to all the protesters out here, it's going to be a caravan parade from the community. All the people honking, cheering, waving flags and their signs, doing burnout. People come here, see all the burnout. It's great.
See some of that in a
It
little
will be
bit.
so loud, you will need ear protection.
Hey, Dan Abernathy, thank you so much for taking the time with Nick Valencia News. I really appreciate your time and just sort of setting the stage for us here. Thank you so much. Shake your hand. Good to see you. Hey, Beth, how are you? You've got viral on TikTok. I'm live right now.
I think I could put Fiesta Planner on my resume.
Oh, because are you part of the planning of it? Were you involved in planning this get together here?
Accidentally.
What do you mean? How? Tell me about it. This is Beth Clement here. She has gone viral on TikTok. She has been like the mama bird here of the scene. And like your videos are just taking off. I mean, from like the school bus, the students hanging out the window, to just the crowd, the atmosphere. Tell me about it.
Did you see the boy was taking pictures of us?
Yes.
And he got on his box TikTok and that's me! Oh my heart! Okay, so on the first TikTok video, it started to go viral, and this is all organic.
This wasn't planned here. This is just a community gathering around and getting together. Wow. And it's a party, right?
It's a fiesta. There's a guy making t-shirts over there. There's a girl's Jorge's back. But he's not single. But he's back.
I don't know. For those of us who just arrived, I don't know who Jorge is. It's
I put up
sought after bachelor.
He's not a bachelor, but the girls on TikTok are thirsty. Because he's a good-looking man.
That's awesome. So tell me about what's this here? Is this like normally every night people drive up and down the streets?
Yeah, it's going to be burnouts. The kids are going to take over the street. Okay, now listen.
Yeah. Talk to me.
Because other news won't tell the truth.
Yes.
This is the fifth night.
Okay.
Started Monday night.
Okay.
There has not been one arrest. There has not been one EMS call. And the cops, CMPD is across the street of the cemetery, and they are here protecting these kids.
That's awesome. Have you seen like any federal agents? I mean, I know there was that headline that Border Patrol left, but the operations are still going to continue.
I have not seen them here today. I've been here since like 9:30.
Oh wow! Have you seen them in the city at all?
Yeah. I saw them the night Manola closed the bakery, and that's why he closed so soon.
As like a longtime Charlotte resident, seeing the fancy on the street, what's that feel like?
Listen, I might have a white face, but my babies are brown. My foster kids are brown.
Beth Clements and her husband are foster parents to dozens of unaccompanied minors, children, and they've spent their life, especially the last handful of years, dedicated to helping kids out.
Yeah, I've had kids all over Central, South America, Mexico, the Dominican Republic, Haiti, and I have 2 kids here that are living with their parents. They're all 4 of them are undocumented. They have not left their house since Friday.
Their life's good.
Yeah, they have people knocking on their doors.
You're part of like these neighborhood watch groups that go around and sort of like tell me about that. How is that? Oh, you have your whistle. Oh my God.
I'm a whistle girl from way back. Chicago. You know what? Here's the deal. Every city that this has happened to has learned from another city.
Right.
We got the Portland. From Portland, we got the inflatables. And Charlotte really taught us about the whistles. God forbid, God love the next city this happens to. bring your community together because these kids are standing here telling us, oh gosh, there's a school bus going by.
Oh wow, let's see that.
You know, like this. It's amazing.
I heard it before I saw it. When I drove up, I came from that direction. And I said, oh my God, I didn't expect to see so many people because, earlier I was hearing from other independent journalists that, the operation had sort of closed up and that they weren't getting very many sightings. But I thought, look, the mainstream media is leaving. I want to show up. Now's the time to tell the story. People are leaving. The cameras are gone. But things aren't over.
We had a with local Charlotte people this morning.
Yeah, tell me about that. What happened?
It was beautiful. The Charlotte Clergy Coalition, a whole bunch of local politicians, state politicians came out and expressed that they are. It was wonderful. And then now we have this.
I'm going to go around and try to talk to some more people, but I'm staying with Beth later. So.
My table's right there. I've already had like 20 people tonight. Cried that they see my TikTok.
Yeah, you're the TikTok lady. I love your TikTok. I've got a lot of followers now. You're going to be really disappointed. This is just me and my daughter. Doing stuff. I love it. I'll catch up in the soon.
I'll be at
Oh, that was Beth Lemon, local resident here and somebody who's been really active in the protest movement. What do you guys want to know? So awesome. And I saw who was commenting in the chat. Yes, I did see Representative Buddy Carter out of Savannah request federal help. And, we're seeing a lot of these, especially Republican politicians, appeal for the federal government to come in under the guise of law and order, under the guise that their cities or their communities are unsafe, or that everywhere now is a border city. You've seen Republicans really push forward this message that their states, whether it's in the middle of the country or on the coast, that they are now border states. Like the South. It really is a party here. They're not wrong. And so people drive up and down this thoroughfare here. For those of you guys who are just joining our live, we just got to Charlotte probably about 20 minutes or so ago, and we arrived to Manolo's Bakery, which is the site of that business owner who stepped out in front of the news and said, hey, I'm closing because I fear that ICE is going to target my workforce here. The shop closed and the community rallied around, and this is what you're seeing here. There was nothing planned. There was nothing planned today, according to those people who I've spoken to so far. But this community decided to come out on a Friday night anyway and make their voices heard. Hey guys, I'm an independent journalist. I'm on live right now. Would you guys talk to me about what's going on?
Basically, we're here.
Oh yeah, cool. Tell me what's your name.
My name's Thomas.
Thomas, what made you want to come out here today?
I just wanted to support my country and my country.
I don't know why we're all here. I'm not baiting you, but I need to hear it in people's own words. Is there something that you have seen specifically that bothers you? Is there like a certain video that stood out to you or something like that?
Yeah, it bothers me how violent they are and it's how they talk about the
Do you feel that the feds are targeting people just because of the color of people's skin?
Definitely. They say they're criminals, but they lock up families that are trying to support their children.
I saw a guy who looked kind of like you, man, out of Raleigh, who had a construction outfit on. His only crime, it looked like being just a working class, man with brown skin, man. It's really, I carry a copy of my birth certificate on me right now,
Yeah. You definitely need to have ID, then I'll just take you for anything.
How are things, like, when did you, because you're pretty young, man, you're younger people here, when did you notice things start to change for you? And, so just start to change around?
Around and racism and stereotypes. Yeah, they started anything around.
And this probably reinforces that. It gives you an example of shit, people are being racist in these guys.
Yeah, definitely. It's targeted.
If you could have a message, like I see a face of President Trump right here. If President Trump was right here, what would you tell him?
I tell him that we're just here to like everybody else, and we're not criminals like he thinks we are. No human in the legal.
Do you know anyone who's undocumented or anyone who's been targeted? A lot of people. What's it like for them right now? I'm imagining they're really scared.
Yeah, they're scared. They don't go out of their houses. They don't go to work.
They don't leave their house. And I know somebody like that, like her kids are so scared for her that they haven't let her leave her home in 4 months. You know, it's like that.
Yeah, it gets like that. That's why you got to stand up for
Fortunate. And help them out. Anything I haven't asked you, Thomas? Anything it's important to know or anything you'd like to tell our people?
I'd just like to tell you on that. Come on, support like we do next year. Hopefully, get the result.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Your sign says, "Immigrants make America great." Right there. That's what's up. I'm going to go talk to this guy. I want to see your, I'm on live right now. My name is Nick Valencia. I'm an independent journalist. Tell me about what is it? I guess the art?
Well, I was handed here the sign, but it's a big old Trump look like an idiot sign, I guess.
Did you make it?
No, one of the ladies over here did.
Oh my gosh. You know, I mean, like, that's seriously impressive art.
It is. It's amazing.
What brought you out here?
Well,
Tell me your name.
Jared,
Jared, what brought you out here?
I just hate to see all a happy fight for just the color of their skin. We were a country built on people coming here and getting a better life, and now it's all just up to the billionaires and corporations. And the country has a history of doing this. That's terrible, and we really need a change. Yeah.
One of the things Trump is but a symptom of this broader disease of the haves and have-nots, or is he the disease?
I think he is part of it. The disease comes from a long line of the wealthy hoarding this and just thinking they're better than anyone, thinking they can do whatever.
I mean, I don't know how we got to this point. Like, I'm 42. How old are you?
30.
So I remember, like, when George H.W. Bush, W's dad, was asked about being a compassionate conservative and, like, public service access to undocumented immigrants.
Yeah.
He was like, yes, of course. And, like, here we are. And you're like, when you're saying what we're all thinking, people are being targeted for the color of their skin now. It's like, what happened?
Yeah. It's ridiculous. Ever since Trump has come into politics, which I don't like to think he's saying he's not a politician. He's been involved for years. He was donating for years.
Right. He's been in the mix.
Yeah.
It's disingenuous.
He's been talking about it since the early 90s. Like, this is not a surprise. So, sorry.
No, you're good, man. You're good. What do you think about this atmosphere? What do you think about the vibe here?
Oh, it's great. I love to see the community come out in large numbers, show them this is our city and we're not going to stand down. I mean, they're doing it all across America. It's fine.
Now, I know what I wanted to ask you. It's always women out there standing up to DHS, bro.
Oh, my God.
Why isn't the women always out there, man?
Because they're always the stronger ones.
For real. I mean, like, I see it as like a really motherly quality, right? Like a maternal instinct, like, you are not going to hurt these kids, right?
Yeah. I feel compassion comes from everywhere, but women really do stand out and do the most and lead the way in the charges. They always have. They've been fighting for their own rights for years and still are.
I've been saying lately, the wine clubs are going to save us.
Well, unfortunately, we have to agree with Laura Luther and Margaret Taylor Greene some days, which is wild.
Wild or what? Are you embracing Margaret Taylor Greene?
No,
you're not.
I feel like she is just a lady who got into politics, had all these wild ideas, and is seeing the truth. I'm a person of action. If she can actually go out and prove she's doing it, I truly believe she cares for the Epstein victims.
Yeah.
Meeting the Epstein victims, she probably really got a heartstring tug and it made her open her eyes. But she's out there still saying hateful things. She's still out there promoting everyone has guns. She's out there voting her political stances, videos of guns and blowing things up. I'm for your Second Amendment rights, but there is and we're in a country that has the most gun violence, and during this time,
what do you say to people who say, hey, we need to win over people like that, and so we can outright so?
I think it's worth listening, and it's always worth having discussion.
For sure.
But we can't forget what people are, and we can't just assume everything's changing.
I think we were talking about disease and the symptom, the disease of individualism in this country, I think.
Yeah.
And she's clearly seeing a sort of opportunity. Maybe it's like the political winds are shifting this way and I need to be on the right side of history.
Yeah. That is some people, and some people have some things they care about. I'm sure she doesn't care as much about the ICE situation as she does the Epstein files and what's happening in our country. I'm sure she truly cares about our country, but I care about more than just our borders. Being a humanitarian or caring about people doesn't end at borders.
Hey, Jared, great conversation, man.
Yeah.
Tap you up.
Safe out there.
Thank you, brother. Thank you so much. It's Jared, one of the demonstrators out here, one of the people that decided to show up to this unplanned demonstration to be in community. You know, we talk about this on the show all the time, that the only thing stronger than fear is hope. And that people really right now, I think those that want us to lean into our fear want us to separate and be isolated and away from each other. This is the antidote for that. This is the antidote and the remedy for this disruption to our lives. It's getting together and fellowship, you know? It is a beautiful scene. It is a party-like atmosphere. And from city to city across the country, we have seen similar types of environments, you know? I say this as I walk by the youngest demonstrator here. Can I talk to you, Mom? I'm streaming live here.
Sure.
You brought your small child out here. That's the youngest demonstrator out here.
I've seen younger.
Oh my God, you've seen younger?
I have. I saw a baby in a stroller.
Does your daughter know why she's out here?
She's 2, so not really. But my kindergartner does know. I'm a teacher, and so I teach right around here, and my classroom has been empty all week, and it's heartbreaking.
Oh my gosh, your classroom has been empty out of fear.
Yeah. All of my students are Latino students. So one day between 43 students in 2 classes, I had 5 students. And they just felt afraid, and no one should feel afraid to walk out their front door. No one should feel afraid to go to school. So that's why I'm here, to support all my students and their families and our whole Latino community.
You know, we've seen people stand up and support to protect those students who are afraid. Did you see that outside your school? Parents showing up?
Yeah, there were definitely.
Sorry, Mom. I know it's hard to ramble and talk, but I'll walk with you because I think it's important for people to know.
We're definitely there. I was messaging some parents who are helping. We had parents deliver the people who are not afraid. So thank you so much.
All right, I want to get your contact information because I think it's important to just stay in touch with you here. Let's see. This is my other phone here. Okay, continue. Oh, okay. What's your number? Just put it in so they don't hear. All right. That's a really important story. We just met a teacher here, and part of the, one of the threads that we've been following is the students and the impact that it's had to the youngest of us, the most impressionable. Thank you. And your name?
Lindsay Smith.
Lindsay. Okay, that was Lindsay Smith. She's a teacher. She has a lot of Latino students. We just got her contact information. I'm going to put the camera down here to just put this in my other phone here. 1 second, guys. Okay.
What time is it right
Sorry
now?
about that, guys.
All the traffic's still slow.
Sorry about that, guys. Getting the context. It's so important to get sources here on the ground, get those primary sources. That was Lindsay Smith. For those that missed that conversation, that was with a teacher who is an elementary school teacher, has predominantly Latino classrooms, and she said that her classes were basically empty this week out of fear that ICE agents were going to show up. And she started talking to us just about how parents have stepped up and the community has stepped up to, protect the students on their way to school, create those barricades between them and potential ICE agents that could come and take them. We've seen these really, really, heartbreaking videos of parents evacuating kids out of the back of a school bus because they were thought that reportedly ICE was on their way to get them. So these are the real life consequences that are happening. It's not just an impact on the bad actors, right? I mean, we really believe protecting the most vulnerable starts with children, and children, whether they're documented or undocumented, authorized or unauthorized, they have the right to public services, we believe. And that includes an education in this country. Conservatives used to believe that. We do certainly believe that here at Nick Valencia News. Let's keep walking and talk to some more people. Are you part of the groups here that holler when they see ICE? Is that one of the whistles from like neighborhood watch groups or something?
I don't know. It's my form of streaming.
I'm streaming live. Would you be willing for an interview? My name's Nick Valencia. I'm an independent journalist. Okay, no problem. All right, no problem. Yeah, you got it. Keep walking and see if we can talk here. Hey, I'm on live. I'm an independent journalist. I'd love to talk to people that showed up here. Would you be willing to do an interview?
Yeah, sure.
Awesome. What's your name here? I could not hear that at all. Daniela Pena. So Daniela, what brought you out here?
My family are immigrants, and this is something that hits home, and I don't think it's okay to talk to big Charlotte. And I to come and support.
Is there a certain thing that you've seen that really has upset you? Is there like a certain video of a raid or, violent takedown or a personal story?
It's happening in my backyard. I live in Pineville. There's ice rates everywhere, and what things land to the ground. And that's not okay, no matter what your status is. No human should be that way.
I also believe that every human being has the right to live in peace and have a dignified life.
Yes.
Every child deserves to be nurtured. And right now, you can see children caught up in this. I just talked to a teacher, Lindsay Smith, right here. We support the crowd. She teaches predominantly Latino students, and they didn't show up to class.
It's awful.
Yeah.
So awful.
What other personal stories are you hearing in your community right now?
The one is people are not able to.
That's another big one.
That's not the way. That's not the way.
And then, what? I'm not baiting you, but I want to hear in your own words. What do you say to people who are like, this is about law and order? They shouldn't have crossed through illegally. I mean, I know the answer to this. I don't agree with it, but what do you say to those people?
There's no law and order. Immigration system is broken, but the way that they're approaching it, it's not the right way. This is not the USA. We have a constitution.
It's really disgusting to me, like the Kavanaugh stops, where they're like pulling people over. I saw this video of a kid wearing construction workers kind of outfit.
Yeah.
They took him, they verified him as an American,
Yeah.
and then they tossed his wallet on the ground, Yeah, it's disgusting. What do you say to people who support this?
I think that you should really.
It's hard to reason with someone like that. That really gets me too. I believe in Jesus Christ, and I hate that people, Republicans try to corner the market and act like this is what Jesus would want to do. It's like so opposite of what I was taught or that I believe.
Love each other, love my neighbor.
Yeah, what does your sign say? Love thy neighbor. And your friend over here is off camera. She's been nodding her head the whole time here.
I agree with all of that.
Tell me your name. Who are you?
My name's Colette McGarvey.
Columba?
Colette.
Oh, Colette. Okay. Yeah. It's so loud here. It's so loud here. It's so loud. What does your sign say?
Mine is proving with logic. A lot of people think that immigrants don't pay taxes, but they do. And I'm sick of that excuse. I know you were talking about that it's reason and logic. People need to start looking into the facts and not just believing the headline that they see. They are providing people with misinformation. So I'm really encourage people out there to look into the facts and don't just believe, but bring yourselves back to your own brain and use it.
I did a story on a family in Utah. They were hunted down by the same ICE agent. They had a small business, a cleaning service. The mom said she paid $50,000 in taxes last year.
Exactly.
She's currently in Mexico right now, deported.
Yes.
Yep. And it's like, why don't you want my money?
Yeah, and also, I think that that's an excuse. Like, you can tell that a lot of Republicans and you can use that as a fact because it's not true. Everybody was an immigrant here at one point. Just because it's not your family being affected anymore doesn't give you any right.
And Danielle, thank you so much. I'm Nick Valencia. If you want to follow me, Nick Valencia Live. Nick Valencia News across we're one of the top news content creators in the country. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you. We're meeting so many people here and like a really diverse crowd here. It's loud as well. Okay, how are you? You guys part of a specific group here, or just like decided to show up? I'm streaming here. I'm an independent journalist.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can cuss. Fuck yeah, you can cuss on independent media.
No, we're not with anybody specifically, but we're always out here supporting PSL in Charlotte. We're all Charlotte natives. This is hometown. I see to get the fuck out. This is what the community looks like. This is always what the city has looked like. It's never changed because the lines have been redrawn or because districts have been gerrymandered. This is what the city looks like. It's always what's going to look like. Communities always going to come out. What's your name? My name's Rob. Rob, is there any specific incident that you've seen that really infuriated you or any sort of personal story you'd like to share? Yes, everybody has seen it. The picture of ICE literally kidnapping. There's no other word. Yeah, it's kidnapping children. So just on the side of Monroe, the side of all over East Charlotte, all over South Charlotte, all over North Charlotte. It's unbelievable. Yeah. And that's something that radicalize you. These are radicalize you, but I don't know what will. And when you hear like Border Patrol, it's our operations over here. I mean, it's bullshit, right? It's always been bullshit. It's always been bullshit. I mean, it's especially considering North Carolina state with it. I can't remember. I'm talking about the exact number of military bases, and even they have mobilized enough to match the amount of Border Patrol and ICE agents in China now. It's a gross overuse of power. It's a gross overstep of the federal government and the complete lack of action by local government was also just all as well. The fact that local organizations right here are doing more for their community than our elected officials says a lot about just the makeup of the community every day.
And this is all community residents here. Talk to me about the scene as I pan around. Tell me about what we're seeing here.
You are seeing nothing but just good people here. It's all people that believe in not only the power of. I keep on calling it the biggest thing. And that's the beauty of what real Charlotte looks like.
I keep saying, man, like the only thing that's stronger than fear is hope, and fear wants us to isolate people that are showing fear. They don't want this. They don't want people in fellowship and in community, right?
Absolutely.
So I mean, this is like an anecdote and a remedy to what we're seeing, those terrible videos. I mean, they like,
Absolutely.
some of those videos keep me up at night, man. You know, it's like really, I don't know, to see, like I'm a third generation Mexican American and I have privilege and I'm using my independence platform to step up because like today it's them, tomorrow it's me, today it's the undocumented, tomorrow it's the undesirable American, you know?
Precisely. That's exactly right. And if there's anywhere you're going to find people where that they're going to label the undesirable, the undocumented, whatever you want to call it, whatever label they're going to throw at you, they're going to throw it on the people who are going to throw it. We are such a, for lack of a better, melting pot city. We have been for so many years, so many decades. Is that what you think that they knew? Of course it is. Absolutely it is. You know, this, for lack of a better, unfortunately, this is a red state. It has been for a long time. But this is about as blue a city as it gets. And they're not going to sit there and stand for it. They're finding out very quickly what it really means to be an open carrying state and to be a stand your ground city.
I heard the video of Charlotte residents are standing up. Charlotte,
the people, not only for God, but people show up especially. We're going to show up. It's such a and it totally makes sense. You're going to show up and our flat brimmed hats. God damn it, we are going to bust in a window, and you're not going to stand for ICE agents in our city. That's just how it has to be.
Let me get your contact information.
I know your camera.
Of course, absolutely.
So bad.
1 second, guys. I'm just gonna pick
You're doing an amazing thing here. Seriously.
Absolutely. Awesome. We're getting sources here on the ground in Charlotte. You're with PSL, you said, right?
Yes, we're with PSL.
PSL, part of the coalition of groups that are here standing up and proving that this community will not be silenced in the face of federal agents, secret police, masked agents, some who have warrants and still don't show them because they just want to be difficult. Others who we don't even know who they are. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. All right, homie. We'll see you. Thank you, dog. All right, it's so nice to get shouted out. Hey, guys, how are you? We're streaming live. We're in independent media. Would you like to talk to us about why you're here?
I'm here because obviously my parents have me here, and I gotta speak for all the families that obviously they're being really affected by this. So I just want to stand up what's right and what happened.
Are your parents undocumented?
Yeah.
Okay, well, tell me about what they're going through. Let's hear it.
My dad right now, we're just so grateful because he has to obviously go to work, but he's just scary knowing that like anything can happen and like he could go and not even come back.
Your first families that wanted to move their level at school to house. Have you guys thought about trying to keep them home?
We tried. He's still looking to work, obviously, but I mean, besides work, I don't want him to I'm like, I'll go shopping, go do anything you need, but besides work, I don't want to.
So what are the conversations like that, like, the vet showed up here and they're looking for people like your dad?
It's very scary, you know, it's like, he is like spiritually just, be out. You shouldn't be scared to go. You're like the family of like the gas or
Oh, he's not a criminal. He's out here work. He's going to work. He would, in theory, be taken on the way to work because he's forfeited.
yeah. And my people.
He's a good member of society. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, yeah. And does he want to be a citizen?
Yes, but obviously, yeah.
Tell me about how hard that process is to try to go through.
It's just very long and pricey process.
Yeah.
So
Could be upwards of $10,000 or more.
yeah, literally. So it's just it's difficult, I guess.
Yeah.
That aspect of everything.
What's your message if President Trump was standing right here instead of me? What would you tell him?
I don't know.
Have you thought about that?
He just makes me with other stuff that he stands for.
I mean, he is persecuting our people. You know,
Yes.
he's basically allowing this to happen. He could stop this at any time.
Exactly. And I feel like just the way that he presented everything is just it made people feel like they could be more like racial discrimination from everyone
Sure.
because of how he is and what he stands for.
What he stands for.
Yeah.
What does your sign say?
It says white immigrants, not immigrants.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
I would love to get your contact information just to stay in touch. Is that awesome? But just pan around the camera. We're getting all sorts of great interviews here, guys, with locals, people who are directly impacted by Trump's immigration policy. We just spoke to a young woman here whose father is one of the undocumented who these federal agents are looking for in the community. Her father, she says, is somebody who's adding value. He's on his way to work. He's paying his taxes. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. We'll keep walking around here and show you guys the crowd. Please tap in with us, guys. Please let us know what you guys want to know more about. You know, if you guys want me to show the scene a little bit more. Good to see you guys. Saul, thank you so much for joining, man. Lon Legally, Soul Rose, Amber, Jamie, Nancy, Jane. Thank you, Shauna. All you guys. Really, really appreciate you. Seeing some local news reporters about to go live here at the Telemundo station. It's crowded here. It's grown just in the hour that we've been here. And it is a very diverse crowd, eclectic mix of people. We've seen small children, somebody here as young as 2 years old. We've seen people here who, were protesting during the Vietnam War. We've seen people here who, are tired of seeing and upset of seeing what's happening to their neighbors. Oh, thanks, Natalie. I am safe. We are safe out here. This is a party. Let me show you here. Oh, man. I love that. What does your sign say? I'm an independent journalist. I'm streaming live. What does your sign say?
I smoke's quick in the South.
Are you here with
Talk about the law.
What brought you out here today?
We just wanted to support our community.
Yeah. What upsets you the most about what's happening to your community? I mean, I know what's happening, but I just want to hear from you more. I'm not trying to.
There are schools that are taking people that are here legally, even if they're not here legally, they're taking people that aren't.
Anyone that's getting in the way of their operation, and then they're, what it is to, interrupt the federal operation is very blurred these days too. It's like they go after anyone who's getting in the way.
Yeah.
Are you a mom?
Yes. I'm actually here with my daughter. She protested at school today.
Wow. She's in, what grade is she in?
She's a junior.
Do you mind if we talk to her? I would love to hear what it's like at school.
Maggie, I want to know talk to you.
Hey, I'm Nick Valencia News. I'm one of the top news content creators in the country. We're out here streaming live. What's it? Your mom said you're a high school student, and one of the things that we're really affected is seeing
how the impact has been on schools. Can you tell us what the atmosphere has been like this last week?
There's been a lot of students not at school. Like all the classrooms all week have been really empty, and all the schools have been protesting. We had our protest today.
Do you have friends that are impacted by this at all?
I do. I have a couple of friends who are not able to come to school, and I've reached out to them and they need to do that.
What do they say to you about how it feels to be targeted and persecuted?
Honestly, my friends personally haven't done anything. I know I'm sure it feels awful. I bet it does.
I mean, you're clearly upset by what's happened to your friends. You know, you're clearly impacted by this. What do you say to those people that claim that this is law and order and that, you know, that this is justifiable?
It's not justifiable. You shouldn't take action like this.
It's brutality.
Yeah, it's dehumanizing. I'm not very good at my words. It's dehumanizing.
No, you're great. You know, I mean, the last question I'd ask if President Trump was right here and you could talk to the president, what would you tell him?
Us?
Yeah, take a fan of media.
Fuck you. That's all I really say. Fuck you. You're the worst president in the world. That's all I really say.
Tell me your name.
Maggie.
Maggie, are you going to vote when you turn 18?
Yeah. Not for him.
Well, we hope he's not on the ballot because if you turn 18,
you know. I'd hope not.
God, if there's another Trump on the ballot, you know, Donald Trump on the ballot, there's something wrong in the country. Thank you so much for taking the time with Nick Valencia News. Really appreciate it. Thank you, Mom. Appreciate it. You see, people are really pissed off by what has happened in their community. People that, you know, have friends that are impacted by this. It's not people that are just directly part of the Latino community. It's people that are standing up, are pissed off for their friends and loved ones who they feel that are being singled out by all of this, you know. If you guys are just joining us, I'm Nick Valencia, the host of Nick Valencia Live, and we just got to Charlotte, North Carolina in the last hour, and we are at the site of Manolo's Bakery, which has been the epicenter of activity for this community. What happened here earlier this week is Donald Trump and his administration launched federal immigration forces on the streets here of this democratic city, and it shot terror into these streets. We saw videos of people being chased down. We saw an American citizen who was detained and later released after being verified as an American citizen. I'll get it bring me after my hand's full. Sorry, man. We've seen, you know, just some more of those sort of brutal videos that continue to make the rounds all across the country here. And Charlotte is just the latest target of the ire of President Trump. This is a crowd that is hundreds and hundreds in size. It is so heartbreaking, Amber, to know what's happening here. Yeah, exactly right. You know, and you could see the sort of panic. You know, I want to take you up to see if we can cut through here. Excuse me, guys. Thank you so much. This is some young protesters making some signs. This is the sign making station. This is our friend Beth here. Beth has been one of the organizers and has become TikTok famous here. This is her. What's happening here? Is this a police station, poster station?
Well, it's just like the other day when we don't have post trucks. Hey, you stop to the street. I don't want any of it.
Some of those talk things later.
They smell so good. It's beautiful. People come and they ask me what I use. I say the kids have to make their signs.
Yeah, I love it. That's so beautiful. Is this your family? Are these your kids out here? Right? Yeah. What made you bring out your kids?
Just because we're Mexican and we want to represent our culture, and it's not fair.
It's not fair. Absolutely not fair. Do you think that they know why they're out here? Are they aware? No. They just know mom's a badass. Yeah. That's not humanity. What does your sign say? What sign are you making? What does it say? I'll let you keep going. Thank you so much. Beth, can you tell me about Manolo's Bakery and like why it's such a fixture? Why so many people rallied around here?
Well, it is the oldest Latino bakery in Charlotte. It was opened 28 years ago. So
Wow.
we're about to celebrate 30 years.
Wow.
And Manolo's not here. He's taking his family home. He was here a little bit ago, but yeah, I mean, it's been here for at least 30 years.
Are there other businesses that are getting this kind of support, or has this sort of been like the face, for lack of a better term?
This I think Manolo's was the first one to close.
Got it.
Like he said, I want to protect my employees and I want to protect my customers. And so he closed early on Saturday. And Border Patrol got here Saturday.
And so for the last week, this is kind of what it's been like. What is this crowd compared to in size to what we've seen this last week?
It's been big every night, but this is huge.
It feels like it. I mean, like I told you when we talked earlier, I heard this before I saw it. Yeah.
My partner in crime isn't here, and I keep sending him messages like, "You're not gonna believe this! Get here right now!"
I love it. I'm gonna walk to the front and show people a little bit more around. I'll talk to you a little bit soon. That's Beth Clement. She's gone viral being one of those mama bears here in the community.
Aquí estamos.
Awesome. All right, guys. Some artwork going here. I love it. We'll make a t-shirt. No gallery session here. How are you?
Vamos. Vamos. Aquí y si nos echan, nosotros regresamos. Y si nos echan, nosotros regresamos.
Great. Taking care really good. Gonna walk around. I'm gonna be quiet for a little bit, guys. Let you hear the crowd.
¡Sí se puede! 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 ¡Sí se puede!
Sí se puede. Hey guys, we're in the mix. We're here on the streets of Charlotte outside Manolo's Bakery, where there is a raucous crowd out here in support of the undocumented immigrants who have been targeted and persecuted by ICE in this last week. This was not planned. This is an organic movement that just sort of blossomed as the night has progressed. And just in the last hour and a half since we've been here, more and more people have shown up. And they've shown up here to these street scenes. Let's see if we can get close inside here to these kinds of street scenes. See, people are in the middle of the street, are sort of cruising and patrolling, cruising down the avenue here. And the sidewalks are lined by these sort of demonstrators right here. There's a very cool. We're going to walk to the other side of the street, give them about some people over there. Hey, I love your signs. I'm an independent journalist. Can I talk to you?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me about your signs.
I used to have typical. Like, I don't know, like, I don't always.
I'm like, hey, set the record straight here, because like this is not violent. This is awesome. This is a party. No arrest. There's no police. How to get out of
This is like the scary thing. I mean, it's beautiful. I live nearby. I don't know how you can hear it. big and not look small to be a part of it. So
I mean,
pretty difficult.
when you send the type says, I hate a neutral ass fit, you stand for something both.
Yeah, stand for literally anything with your whole chest, 10 toes down.
What's your name?
Tara.
I didn't tell me you've been lifting your whole life.
My whole adult life. So I've been in Charlotte about 15, 20 years.
Do you have for know anyone that's personally affected you? Do you have any personal stories of impact?
Not personally. I know that like a lot of students haven't been able to go to the schools in the area.
That's one of the big storylines here.
Yeah, I mean, like it should always be a problem for us if our children are not getting education. And it's not an illegal or not illegal issue. It's literally like if you look a certain way, then that's been a problem. So we hope to resolve that and get ICE the fuck out of our city.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
for
have a
taking
good
the time.
night.
Appreciate it. Some really impassioned voices out here. People know exactly why they are out here. And we are out here to just sort of get another aspect, another slice of life. We're going to come down off this Substack, to pop back up on TikTok or Instagram. You guys want to keep following along? Pretty cool. All right, guys. We'll check in later.